What is up, everybody? This is Shane, the Rise and Grind Picker, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I am going to show you stuff that sells on eBay, what sells on eBay, and to be honest with you, I'm going to do all this, kind of go over with you some cool stuff that you can flip on eBay to make money, because people are always wanting to know, how can I make extra money? How can I sell online to make extra money? Can I pay a house payment off of just selling online? How can I do this? People want to know, and today that's what I'm going to show you. We're going to go over some of the stuff I pick up that I buy to flip on eBay. Today I sold a shirt for 40 bucks on eBay, a $40 shirt. I paid $3.99 at a thrift store, and I sold it on eBay. So I'm going to show you kind of items to flip on eBay, some cool stuff to flip to make you extra money to where you can pay those bills off. Or, I mean, I paid 85% of my debt off from eBay and Amazon, and I currently both still sell on eBay and Amazon. So let's get to it and let's go see what I have today to list. I have a ton of stuff. So let's go. All right, check it out. So this is really what I have here right now. This is my photo station. I have some box lightings, and this is what I use to take photos with. I have a Sony A6000, or actually I think it's an A5000 or A6000. This is what I use to take photos with right here for eBay, and I'll drop it to my phone. But this is what I sell to make money on eBay. So like, this is a retail arbitrage item. And I don't know if you know what retail arbitrage is, but this item I bought for 10 bucks and I'm going to sell for like 50 to 60 bucks on eBay. All this stuff is stuff ready to be listed. I actually have a lister that lists all that stuff for me virtually. But this is the kind of stuff that you would want to sell on eBay to make money. Ignore those bras. Those are actually for Amazon. So I'm actually going to be selling those on Amazon. That's not an eBay item at all. Now check this out, all right? Now I was selling these on Amazon. I had a couple that got actually returned. And so what I'm going to do is virtually put them up on eBay. I did not pay $14.98. I paid $3 and some change. These sell for around, I don't know, $17.85 on eBay. Cool stuff like this, right? Like Monopoly. This Nintendo Monopoly is not as valuable as what it should be because they came out with a new one, but this is still a pretty good buy. I'll probably wait and flip it here after a bit. Now, Dark Tower. This is a $350 game. Virtually the box is trashed, but I can do one or two ways. I have extra pieces on everything on this game. So this tower sells for over $100. It actually sells for about $100 to $150. In perfect working condition. Mine is perfectly working, and the pieces sell for like, I don't know, pretty crazy money. One set of soldiers sells for like, I don't know, 20-30 bucks. So virtually you can flip the pieces inside, or you can sell the whole game for 300 and probably anywhere from 250 to 350. With the box like that, probably not 350, but it's going to be close. I do sell a ton of clothing on eBay as well, and I mean, some of the clothing, like I sold a shirt today. It is a actual Jams World shirt I sold it for literally 40 bucks. And let me show you this real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and just this is how I store all my eBay inventory. So it has every bin has a number, and basically you put everything inside. And let's pull this shirt out. This is what I sold on eBay today. All right, right here, this shirt right here sold for $40 on eBay. 40 bucks. I'm gonna take it over here in the light, and I'm gonna show you the craziness. It is a Jams World shirt. Okay, I listed it for $49 last night, I think, or 2 nights ago. I took a best offer for $40. I paid $3.99 at a thrift store, and this is how I sold this. So I'm gonna ship it out. So I'm gonna probably put it like right over here to ship it out. This is all Amazon stuff. So this is all like the Amazon part of the business. I'm shipping and packing some stuff now. I'm doing a bunch of bras for Amazon. And I pack it all in these boxes and I ship it out to the Amazon warehouse. But virtually, this is some of the cool crap that sells on eBay. Now, if you go really cool, all right, I'm selling some of this stuff right here. Well, this is all eBay stuff. That's all eBay stuff. That's listed right now. But in NES games, like this one doesn't sell for a lot. But I have also some games like this one right here. I found this at a yard sale and I'm going to flip it from a yard sale on eBay. And I bought a bunch of these. I already sold like probably 80% of the bags. This was what I got left. This right here sells for $65 to $120. Why I say 65 to 120 is because the prices fluctuate. This will probably fetch me $100+, just this game right here. If I'm, on a bad day, probably $80. So I'll be listing that pretty soon. Some of the stuff I'm going to list, I'm going to kind of show you right now. So check this out. The toothbrushes I showed you. I got some figures right here I've already listed. They're going for $10.98, not super huge. I got a Midland radio. I bought this for $15, I think. And it's going to sell for $44.95. But this is just some of the stuff that I sell on eBay to flip for a profit. I go to yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, anywhere you could think of. Even these things sell on eBay. And now this individual one sell? I don't know. Probably not. I just bought it to test stuff with. So I'm just testing items with that. But I'm actually going to be listing, hopefully tonight, I'm going to actually list all those. So like I said, I have my lister list this stuff. But I go on eBay and I approve it. So she lists her ink frog. So I'm just going to approve all this stuff. And then I have a bunch of postcards I'm probably going to start picturing and listing. This thing right here that's super rare. I have a poster up on eBay right now that's $1,500. I have one watcher on it. This is something similar that goes with the poster, but I'm selling it separate. I might list it up for like $35. Maybe 30, maybe 20. I don't know yet. But somewhere here we go. So here's a bunch of like antique postcards, and these sell like crazy, and I buy them, fairly cheap, and I'll list them up. And some of them are real photograph postcards, some of them aren't. And this is kind of like my setup here. This is where I store all my shipping stuff. But this is the gist of an eBay business. This is like the behind the scenes of an eBay business. And an Amazon business, because I do eBay and Amazon. Don't forget that. So it's like the behind the scenes, right? Like this is what you're going to get when you flip stuff online. And this is all Amazon stuff here. And, with my bad buys, I just take them to a consignment auction and I throw them in there and still make a little bit of money on them. This thing right here, you would never believe it, but I'm going to list this too. This thing sells for like $40, I think. The last time I checked, it was like $45. It might have went down a little bit, but even if I sell it for $27, I'm still making money. So it really doesn't matter. The shipping's not going to be too horrible. I have some vintage clothing. Like I sell all sorts of stuff to flip and on eBay. And this is just some of the cooler stuff I have in right now as we speak. So I have this really retro jacket. It's a Spalding jacket. I'll list that pretty soon. Race car, Hawaiian tank top or Hawaiian shirts. I can sell anything I want, but the real cool stuff, okay, is in this box right here that I'm going to list probably pretty soon. Here is the really cool stuff. Like this is the stuff that people just don't find every day. Let's see this right here. So check it out. So this right here are old newspaper clippings of a fight called the Patterson fights, and it's Floyd Patterson, and it's a whole bunch of old newspapers. Okay, and I got some really old figures down here. But besides that, somewhere in this pile, I also have a ton of autographs. A ton of Floyd Patterson autographs. He was a famous boxer. And they're somewhere about in here. I just don't know where, but I'll have to show you them when I find them. But they were super cool. This is my testing area right here. I've never really showed people around my little space that I sell online at. I've done live shows in here. I've done all sorts of stuff, but I've never really showed them like what it is, like what I have here. Here's my Dexter poster, Trailer Park Boys, Reservoir Dogs. This is the place where I test all the video games, and I'll test them before I sell them. And I have this on a Switch, a ton of systems, an Xbox, I have an NES, or not an NES, I have a Nintendo 64 and a Retron, which tests like 4 or 5 different types of games. But I test all the games there that I sell on eBay to make sure they work. Now, just to kind of end the tour, right? Like, here is some stuff my daughter drew for me. I put in here because that's a picture of her when she was little. But this is like how I run my Amazon and eBay business. But this is some of the shit that you can flip on eBay to make some killer money. Like on eBay, literally sitting right here. It looks like junk. There are sold listings to some of these that sell for like $40 to $50 to $60 a piece just for these old newspapers. So what are you waiting for? Like, literally get out there and get to work. I'm listing stuff. I'm doing all sorts of stuff, and that's what you can do too to pay off your debt and stuff like that.